So I was casting about for topics for this series, and I asked my friend Carl Sumter of Sabre Strategies if there was anything that stood out for him from our work together that he thought would be of interest to other people. Now, Carl is the managing partner for Sabre Strategies, which is a hospitality consultancy here in DC. He's an old pal of mine, and he's also a recent customer. So when Carl thought about what really sort of stood out or that he thought was interesting from our work together, was my insistence that he really concentrate on the way his market was talking, to get him off of the sort of the way that he was talking about his own brand, and focus rather on the way people were actually talking about their problems and their aspirations. When I first started working with Carl, Carl told me that it was very, very important to his brand that he be known as a hospitality consultant, not a restaurant consultant. Even though the majority of his customers at that time, and I think today still, are restaurants. So despite Carl's insistence that we mimic his brand messaging, our SEO research turned up something very different. We found out that people were searching for restaurant consultant much more frequently than they were searching for hospitality consultant. In fact, the key phrase that we were really keen our work off of, which was how to hire a restaurant consultant, pulled 300 times more searches than how to hire a hospitality consultant. So practical fellow that Carl is, he said, run with it. So he put aside his brand messaging in favor of a much more practical messaging about restaurant consulting. We often think about our brand and its place in the marketplace in sort of lofty terms, right? We want to be part of that big picture, that bigger sort of reality. So talking about hospitality, which includes restaurants and bed and breakfasts and hotels and everybody else, that's an important part of Carl's brand message and an important part of where he fits in the marketplace. But oftentimes the market is more interested not in who we are, not so much in our brand and where it fits in, but what we do and what we can do for the market. And in cases like that, you're really better off being very precise about your messaging. What do you do? What can you do for me? Not who are you and how do you fit into this ecosystem of businesses. What can you do? What can you do for me? And their precision is paramount. So if people are looking for a restaurant consultant, they're less likely to click on something that is advertising a hospitality consultant. They own a restaurant, they want help, they want a restaurant consultant. They don't want to have to figure out where they fit in your brand message. There is, of course, a place and time for creating messaging about your brand. Your brand informs actually all of your transactional messaging, because the next step after people see maybe this person can help me, their next step is to, who is this person? So that's where the brand message comes in. But when it comes time to actually transact business, get people to do something, precision is the way to go. Now, one of the best ways to build precision into your messaging is to do a little SEO research. How are customers actually talking about their aspirations, about their problems, about the solutions that they're seeking? What are the actual words that they're using? So what are your thoughts on messaging precision? Leave those thoughts and any comments or questions that you have in the comments section below. And remember, if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, be sure to hit like and share it with your friends. It helps us out a lot. So until next time, I'm Paul Gannon for ThoughtCast Media.